guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about how my Game Week 11 went before we move on to sorting out my squad for Game Week 12. I kept hold of James because at the time we didn't know if James was going to be short-term injured or long-term. It's now been confirmed he's not due back until, is it late November? Oh, Boxing Day, so yeah. He's not going to be back until Boxing Day, so now though he has to go. Maddison got a yellow card again for I think the third game in a row. So he's suspended until the 23rd of October. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to get rid of him because that's put me in a bad place because of how Game Week 12 is going to go. But overall, we got 52 points. The average was 46. Excuse me. I got green arrows everywhere. I was very happy with the performance overall. My only error was expecting Manchester City to win when Liverpool actually won. And I would have been in an even more commanding position. I'd have got an extra 12 points, which would give me 64 points had I backed Alisson instead of City. But to be fair, City's defence have been better than Liverpool's in the fixtures running up to it. So I just didn't expect Liverpool to keep a clean sheet, nor did I expect. I felt it'd be a bit of a throw for both teams to keep a clean sheet, but to Liverpool to keep a clean sheet, I didn't see that. I thought it might be half possible for City, but not Liverpool. That's the only place I screwed up. Trossard and Saha and Son blanking wasn't helpful, and Cancelo obviously didn't keep his clean sheets, also blanked. As for my captain choice, Jesus, unfortunately he did blank. So that wasn't helpful, but Haaland also blanked, and that's who most people picked as their captain options, so that definitely helped me, the fact he also blanked. But yeah, overall it was a decent week. Again, it could have been better, but a decent week anyway. Now, Game Week 12, straight away I'm going to have to get rid of Maddison and Reece James. Because I've got some players who are not playing games this week, I just cannot afford any players who are unable to play. So, first of all, I need a defender. Defensive-wise, I'm not so sure where to go. I'm in two minds whether between to go for Coldy, who's starting to see a bit of form, and they have got decent fixtures coming up, or do I go for Killman, who also is playing fairly well and has got not as good fixtures, but he is a little bit cheaper at the same time, and they are on the same points. I'm in two minds. I think due to the fixture run though, we are going to go with Connor Coldy. I think it's just the best move forwards, to be honest. As for midfielders, we've got a bigger choice. Obviously the top four blank that coming game week. Trossard we already have. Salah, we can't afford. Maddison is the one we're getting rid of. Bernardo Silva blanks, and that's when we start getting down here, and you're just like, who'd you go for? One person I was looking at is Billing. Like, he's been on decent form. Like, if you start from Game Week 6, he got a goal Game Week 6, Game Week 7 never happened. Game Week 8 he got a goal. Game Week 9 he blanked, but he got a clean sheet point. But yeah, Game Week 10 he got a goal. Game Week 11 he got an assist. And he's got some interesting fixtures. Southampton, West Ham, Spurs, Leeds, Everton. Some of them over the next few weeks are not too bad, it must be said. So Billing is one person I'm looking for. Well, looking at, I should say. Another option, can I afford him? Yeah, another option is Bowen. But he's not been playing that well this season, really. Again, he seems to be coming into a little bit more the last couple of game weeks. Like, okay, he blanked in 11, but he got a goal in game week 10 and a goal assist in game week 9. His fixtures are not as good though. Liverpool, not the easiest, although they have got a lot of injuries. Jota looks like he's going to be joining that injury list. Bournemouth, United, Palace, Leicester. That's some interesting ones. Billing has got Southampton, West Ham, Tottenham, Leeds, Everton. Do you know what? I'm going to go with Billing. I'm going to give the guy a chance. Hang on a minute. Who's Melt got, actually? Brentford, United, Brighton, Arsenal, Newcastle. See, he's also tempting. He's been doing well lately. I'm in two minds whether to go for Mount or Billing. Like, both on good form. Billing has got has been a little bit better for a longer period of time. And I'm concerned that Mount might get rested. Like, he's not getting the full 90 in all the time. Quite often, he's not. There's Billing. Saying that now, there's Billing. Oh, I don't know who to go for, honestly. The choices are tough. Because one thing is, Mount, it's been good for the last couple of game weeks. He's a lot more expensive than Billing. But with Billing, if I take him, I've got more money to spend on other parts of the team. Because I've got, what, 9.6 in the bank. When I've had Mount in the past, he always does shite when I've got him. Do you know what? I'm going to take the chance. I'm going to go to Mount. If I've made an error, I'll be going back to Billing. But, you know, I've got to take the chance. Luckily for me as well, I've got 2 free transfers, so making these transfers will cost nothing. There we go. Now I need to get people on who are playing, so let's do some swapping around. It will leave me with 1 person on the bench, which is good because, as you can see, I've got already 1 yellow flagged. A muscle injury. I'm hoping he recovers in time. Otherwise, Jensen is who I'm going to have to play. And Jensen's been doing crap lately. Like, he's getting the odd clean sheet, but apart from his goal and assist in game week 2, and assist in game week 3, he's not done much. So, you know, I would have been getting rid of him otherwise. Right, captain choice next. How well has Welbeck been? He's not done well last couple of game weeks. I don't think Trossard's been any better, has he? No. They both played well, but seem to have dropped off lately. I'll go with Trossard. I feel like I'm making a big error here, but I'm going to go with Trossard. And I'm going to put Mount as my vice captain. Just as you're going to hope Trossard's going to improve his form. So that's going to be my squad. Otherwise, I've got 1 reserve player if anyone doesn't play. That's Jensen. But to be fair, he's done nothing anyway for weeks. So unless he all of a sudden finds form against Chelsea, which I doubt, you know, that's my best way in. Is it? Yeah, it's Chelsea. I was just thinking then. But yeah, I don't think he'll get anything out of that. As for my mini league, I did move up a position in the last one. There was a good gap between myself and Callum 0010. Oh, there's not. I was reading that wrong way around. There's what, 6 points between us. So I'll be hoping to catch up to Callum 0010. Maybe catch up to Tom Armstrong a little bit as well. Maybe Ant Dawson as well if I'm lucky. If I can catch up to those ahead of me, that'd be great. I think it is possible to overtake Callum if I have a good game week. Meanwhile, there's 3 of us on the same points. Stephen Woods and Nathan O'Connor both on the same points as me. Nathan O'Connor made a minus 12 last game week, which was interesting. He did a minus 12 and had a final points of 37. So, he's got a couple of injuries as well. Luis Diaz and Kamara, and he's got a few players who blank. Jesus, Haaland, De Bruyne, Cancelo. He's not in a good place, is he? So that should be interesting in itself. But yeah, I should be able to get away from Nathan O'Connor. So I suppose that's one good thing. Like, my game would have to go totally crap for him to catch me up. But yeah, this is going to my game week 12 squad. One thing I'm expecting as well is a lot of people's going to take hits, I think. So that's one thing I'm banking on. Whereas I've done a move here which is going to avoid taking any hits, and it keeps my my tabs all done. I've got a bench boost, triple captain, free hit all ready to go. Right, well, I don't need to waffle on too much more. A big thank you to everyone who's tuned into this video. If you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you're a first time viewer, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, as that way you'll be notified of any future videos and live streams from me. We'll be back. There's no live stream on today, so my next live stream for me will be Wednesday. Big thank you, and I'll see you later. Nice one, guys.